Hi everyone, my name is Ben Jones and I'm an analyst at Dorsey, Wright and Associates, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the Indian stock market right now. And I first want to talk about this S&P CNX Nifty Index. As you know, in the late November we witnessed the Nifty pullback. It was not a dramatic pullback, but one nonetheless. But it found support at that 5,700 rupee level, and it was able to reverse back up on its long-term chart to that 6,000 level. And this is right at the middle of the trading band, a good area. We have long-term support there around the 5,700 level. But more importantly, if we look at the bullish percent for the Indian stock market, and the bullish percent is simply an indicator that we use that measures the percentage of point and figure buy signals in the Indian equity market. This is our tool to determine whether or not we're in offense or in defense. And something interesting happened recently. We witnessed the bullish percent fall down to a 14% reading. Now this is a level that suggests that we're in an extreme, if not oversold market at that time, because only 14% of stocks are on buy signals. And generally, if this indicator is below 30%, we know it's oversold. But what just happened is, because of the recent positive action, we've seen a large percentage of stocks in India produce buy signals. And we've seen this rise from 14% all the way up to that 30% threshold. Now this is an important sign, because when we see this indicator cross above that 30%, it's a good sign for markets. We're moving in an offensive direction. The last time we witnessed this indicator fall in the oversold area and then cross back above that 30% threshold was back in May. And we all know what happened in May, because we witnessed the Nifty rise significantly. We saw that reverse up to, let's say, that 5,100 level, all the way up to that high of 6,300 in November. So today I want to talk to you and show you some stocks that we're watching, that we're going to add to our watch list today on Stock Easy, and ones that you may want to look to invest in, or maybe to watch a little bit further to see if they continue to improve. The first list I want to show you, at least discuss, is a bunch of stocks that have pulled back recently, especially with yesterday's action. These are stocks that are exhibiting positive relative strength characteristics, positive trend characteristics. The first one is UTV Software Communications Limited, trading in a positive trend. Love the pullback here down to that 540 level. Long-term support is at that 500 level. That's its bullish support line. Okay to consider buying here. Definitely want to have this on my watch list, see if it can reverse up, produce a buy signal at 580. The next one is Royal Cushion Vinyl Products, trading in a positive trend. Pull back down to the bullish support line. It is a low price name, but it's also a 5 for 5er. Want to see if this can reverse up, but I know I have long-term support there around that 9 rupee level. One stock that is already on our watch list that we're continuing to monitor is Nagrika Exports. This had a nice run through the month of November, but it ultimately topped out and corrected with the market. However, it held above the bullish support line, maintaining its trend. It's a 3 for 5er. Watching this because it has long support at that 44 level. IndusInd Bank, trading in a positive trend, 5 for 5er, meets all of our relative strength and trend characteristics. Looking at this name, because it's on a pullback, we could see this come down a little bit further, but I think it could shore up at that 276 area. A bunch of other stocks have recently produced buy signals with the positive action that we've seen. These stocks, again, are trading in a positive trend and exhibit positive characteristics. One of them is Sarla Performance Fibers. Positive trend, just broke a buy signal at that 150 level. I like this here. It faces resistance at 162. Swahara Mazda Limited. Positive trend. It's been formed let's say a double top buy signal there at 430. Did pull back. However, we did see a recent reversal up into X's. Now you have good long-term support there at 370. I would be interested in buying here. I like the sector. It's in the industrial sector, which is currently favored. If we do see a pullback here, you could use a stop there at 360, potentially at 340. Those would break 2 consecutive sell signals. Next one, Orient Abrasive Limited, 5 for 5er. We just witnessed its market RS and peer RS improve. The PRS produce a buy signal, and the market RS reverse up in X's. That's a long-term strengthening against the sector, which is basic materials, and short-term strengthening against the market. Those are positive signs suggesting outperformance. It faces near-term resistance at 42. I will consider scaling in here, taking partial positions. A potential stop. The next sell signal from here is at 33. So you might want to buy this one on a pullback. Surana Corporation Limited, like the overall market, it topped out in November, pulled back, produced 2 sell signals, but it held above the positive trend line. Look to buy on this breakout, which occurred at 118. Long-term support there around 102. Next one is Sarlo Limited. We just talked about this one. Again, a good name I'm looking at. Interested to buying here at that 150 level again. So that's all for today. Please check us out on StockEasy, as well as visit www.dorseyright.com. Sign up for a trial and explore all of our Indian equity research that we have available to you. As always, you can find me on StockEasy and send me a message, and I'll be happy to help. But have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.